Did I kill him, Alma?
He didn't mean to say it aloud. The metal, a single safety harness, with bright yellow straps and heavy steel buckles, hangs from a hook on the wall. Rico Santos stands before it, his hand shaking slightly, reaches out.
Same model, the exact same one Leo wore.
His fingers trace the thick stitching of the straps. He closes his eyes. An image flashes in his mind, a frayed strap, a loose buckle on a leg loop, his own hand, holding a pen over an inspection sheet. The pen hesitates, then signs.
Did I kill him?
He whispers it to the empty garage. The thought is not a question, it feels like a memory.
Days earlier at the Santos family living room, the space is quiet, heavy with grief. Rico stares out the window. His young son Paolo quietly pushes a small toy truck against his father's leg. Rico doesn't respond. His wife Alma enters, holding a plate of food.
Rico, you have to eat something, please.
I'm not hungry. You haven't eaten all day, just a few bites for me.
A doorbell rings. Alma sighs. Putting the plate down, Rico doesn't move. A moment later, Alma returns to the living room doorway.
It's Matteo from the company. He wants to talk to you.
Tell him to go away.
Rico, please, just hear what he has to say. He's waiting on the porch.
Rico pushes himself up from the chair and walks to the front door. On the porch, his supervisor, Matteo Cruz, shifts his weight, uncomfortable in his crisp company polo shirt.
Rico, thanks.
What do you want, Matteo?
Look, the company, we're bringing someone in. To help.
Help with what?
A therapist. For the crew. To help everyone. Process. It's mandatory.
Matteo won't meet his eyes. He stares out at the street.
I don't need a therapist. I need my friend back.
Her name is Dr. Isabel Reyes. She's the best. A specialist in workplace trauma.
Did you hear me?
Your first session is Monday, 10 o'clock. Downtown office. She'll be expecting you.
Matteo turns and walks back toward his truck without waiting for a reply. He wasn't asking, he was telling. That night, the living room is dark except for the silent, flickering light of a television. Rico sits on the sofa, staring at nothing. His wife Alma sits beside him.
Maybe it will help.
What?
The therapist, just talking about it, getting it out.
Talk about what, Alma? That my best friend is gone? That I was crew chief? That it happened on my watch?
Rico, stop. Don't do this to yourself.
Someone has to. It was an accident, a freak accident. That's what they said.
Rico says nothing, he just stares at the silent screen. But a question hangs in the air between them. Was it? Monday, the top floor of a downtown corporate building, Dr. Reyes' office.
It is a glass box overlooking the port, all gray, white, and chrome. It feels less like a place for healing, and more like a place where things are taken apart.
Drive Isabel Reyes stands as Rico enters. She is tall, dressed in a sharp gray suit.
Rico, thank you for coming. I'm Dr. Reyes.
Her smile is perfect, but it does not reach her eyes.
Please have a seat.
The chair is cold leather. Rico sits stiffly on the edge. There is no desk between them, only a small glass table.
I know this is difficult. My only goal is to help you process what happened, to help you find clarity.
Right.
Let's start with the morning of the accident. Just walk me through it step by step, no pressure, whatever you remember.
We drove out to Sobek, watched the sunrise, had coffee, the usual, then the gear check.
The gear check, tell me about that.
It's standard procedure, 12-man verification. I check his harness, he checks mine. We check everything, tethers, carabiners, passengers, then we sign the log.
And you did that morning?
Yes, of course we did. We always did.
Dr. Reyes gives a small, sympathetic nod. She picks up a tablet from the glass table.
I'm not here to assign blame. Rico, I'm simply trying to build a complete picture.
Okay.
The company's digital maintenance log shows your per-clin check was completed and signed off at 8:02 am.
Sounds about right.
A silence. Dr. Reyes looks up from the tablet, her eyes fixed on him. The gate sensor at the base of Turbine 7 has you and Leo entering the tower at 8:01 am.
What? No, that's not possible.
The times are synced to the atomic clock. Rico, the log shows the check was signed a full minute after you were already inside the turbine.
No, the sensor is wrong. Or the timestamp on the log is, we did the check outside. We always do.
I'm sure you believe that.
I don't believe it. I know it.
Trauma can affect memory, it can shift sequences, blur details, it's very common. The mind trying to protect itself from a painful truth.
I'm not confused. I know what we did.
Okay, Rico.
She holds up a calming hand.
Let's leave that for now.
Rico drives the Sanos home. His mind is a mess of numbers. 8:01 a.m., 8:02 a.m. He walks in the front door. His wife, Alma, looks up from the kitchen table.
How was it?
Fine.
He walks past her, straight through the house and into the garage. He needs control, order. And then he sees it, his own safety harness, hanging on the wall, the exact same model Leo wore. He steps toward it, he runs a hand over the clean, strong webbing, he checks the heavy steel buckles, they are perfect.
I do my job. I always do my job.
But then a voice in his head, cool and calm, the voice of Dr. Reyes.
Trauma can affect memory.
Rico closes his eyes. The image hits him again, a frayed strap, a loose buckle not on his harness on Leo's, and his own hand, signing the sheet anyway, the pen moving, condemning his friend to death. The garage door to the house opens. His wife, Alma, stands there, her face a portrait of worry.
Rico, are you okay?
Rico opens his eyes. The harness on the wall is perfect. The memory was fake, it had to be, but it felt so real.
Did I kill him, Alma?
He didn't mean to say it aloud. The look on his wife's face breaks him. It is not anger, it is pure,
Chilling fear, she's starting to believe he is broken too.
That night, Rico lies in bed wide awake,
Staring at the ceiling.
He replays the morning over and over, the drive, the coffee, the gear check. It was routine, it was clear. The timestamps had to be a mistake, a glitch. He finally drifts into a shallow, restless sleep. And into a memory, new, sharp, clear. The base of Turbine 7, the wind howls. Leo is a few feet away. Coiling a rope, Rico is at the gear locker, pulling out their harnesses. And then he sees it, on the locker's electronic control panel.
A small red light is blinking, a warning light. It means the internal diagnostic has flagged a piece of equipment for failure. Standard procedure is to lock the unit down, call maintenance. You do not touch the gear.
In the memory, Rico sees his own hand start to reach for the keypad to report the error. Then it stops, Mateo's voice in his head,
Complaining about their times all week, 5 minutes behind schedule. He sees himself pull his hand back. He ignores the blinking red light. He opens the locker, he grabs the harnesses.
Rico jolts awake with a gasp,
The sheets are damp with sweat.
his heart pounding against his ribs.
No, I never did that. I would never. It's the first rule, the most important rule.
But the image does not fade. It feels completely, terrifyingly his.